Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 356 of Unboxing Wednesdays for comics arriving in stores on Wednesday, August 23rd, 2017.
Kevin, we hit 10,000 subscribers.
10,000 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you to all of you guys out there who have hit that subscribe button over the years. So what does 10,000 subscribers get us, Ricky? When do the checks start rolling in?
I think now we can use the makerspace in Toronto here.
That's cool.
So hey, let's do that.
We could, what do we do with that?
I don't know. Let's do an unboxing live at the YouTube makerspace.
Is that something we can do?
Probably, why not?
Let's check into that.
YouTube, give us a call. There's a con happening at the CNE this weekend.
Is there really?
Yeah, it's more like a video game thing, but they got some comics, so I'll be there.
Okay. The CNE, for those of you watching, is the Canadian National Exposition. Happens for 2 weeks in Toronto every summer. So, Ricky, that's going to be a lot of fun. One of the highlights of the CNE is always the food building, to see what kind of crazy food contraptions they've come up with this year.
Didn't they have deep fried butter once?
They did. They had deep fried butter. The cronut was one that they did. The hamburger in between two Krispy Kreme donuts.
Yikes.
And then I heard charcoal is really in this year, like adding charcoal to your food for some reason.
Oh, like make it black?
Yeah, I don't know why. Right. I'm not really into that. But yeah, they always have like really good like hamburgers and deep fried food and stuff like that. A couple guys like you and me, we could really do some damage there. Just saying. All right, let's get to the exciting week that is this week in comics. Ricky, go ahead and open some boxes. Alright, first up today we've got the new Marvel Legends series, which shows some of the characters from the Marvel's Netflix shows. And it's got a Build-A-Figure in here that is Man-Thing. So this is one part of Man-Thing here. And this is Bullseye. Here's Blade, Elektra, Jessica Jones, Punisher, and Daredevil. Alright, moving on to the comics, we have Rick and Morty number 29, Red Sonja number 8, this is the special cosplay variant. We've got War Mother number 1, a new one from Valiant, Power of the Dark Crystal number 6 of 12, Generation Gone issue number 2, Sisters of Sorrow number 2, Rom vs. Transformers Shining Armor number 2, the super popular Redneck reaches issue number 5. Power Rangers number 18, Ninja Turtles Dimension X number 4, Shirtless Bear Fighter number 3. A new one from Boombox, it is High Five Fight Club issue number 1. The Hard Place issue number 1. Moonstruck number 2. And Aw Yeah Revolution by Art Baltazar, this is issue number 3. Moving on to DC Comics, we have Scooby-Doo Team Up number 29. Another Jack Kirby tribute book with Manhunter Oversized Special number 1 from DC. Batman the Shadow number 5. Suicide Squad number 24. Batgirl number 14. Teen Titans number 11. Hal Jordan Green Lantern number 27. Action Comics number 986. Two covers here for Flash 29. There's Detective Comics number 963. Here's Harley Quinn issue number 26. Two covers for that. So just some interesting info about Harley Quinn. Her 25th anniversary is coming up. It is this year in 2017. And because of that, she's going to be taking over Batman Day this year, which I believe is closer to the end of September. I'm going to say around September 23rd for the time being, whatever the last Saturday in September is. That is going to be Harley Quinn Day, which used to be Batman Day, but now will be Harley Quinn Day. So that should be a lot of fun. I think DC is going to be sending us some free comics and other giveaways for that day, so stay tuned for more info on that. Finally from DC today we have Nightwing, The New Order, issue number 1 of 6. Here's the two covers that we have. And Nightwing maybe going back to his mullet days there a little bit. Okay, moving on to Marvel, we've got more True Believers number 1s from the vault of Jack Kirby art. Some of the classic Marvel Jack Kirby stuff from the past being re-released this month. Here is Devil Dinosaur number 1, Nick Fury Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., and The Inhumans. New on shelves this week we have I Am Groot number 4. This is a special Capcom, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite variants. Here's X-Men Gold number 10, Darth Vader number 2. Got a couple different covers here for the Dr. Aphra Annual. Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man number 3. Here we have the regular cover for Doctor Strange 24 and the Marvel vs. Capcom cover. A couple covers here for Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe Again number 4. Ben Reilly Scarlet Spider number 6. Here's Weapon X number 7. Daredevil number 25. Here's Edge of Venomverse number 5. This is the end of the Edge of Venomverse miniseries that leads into Venomverse, which is coming out soon. Nice to see a Venomized Deadpool there. And Ricky wants me to point out that the interior art is by James Stokey, which is one of his favorite artists. So, the latest in the Generations line of one-shots from Marvel, it is Generations The Thunder, Mighty Thor, and Unworthy Thor. Here's a couple of covers. We have the Marvel vs. Capcom variant and the Jack Kirby variant. Finally from Marvel today, this is the second last issue of Secret Empire. Secret Empire issue number 9.
Alright, prize time, guys. So last week I asked you what comic book creators or what comic book characters you'd like to see in a band, a heavy metal band. Got some pretty amazing answers, a lot of them, so I'm not going to add in my stupid little jokes after each one because we got to get through this. Bradley Gill said the Thing on drums, Black Canary on vocals, Shazam on bass. When he says Shazam, the guitar changes too. And Daredevil on electric guitar. Amazing stuff. I want to see the changing guitar. R2 Puppet said Silver Surfer on drums, Cyborg on keys, Doctor Who on guitar, Squirrel Girl on vocals, Scott Pilgrim on bass. I trust no other character in that position. It's a good old Canadian boy. Ken Ives said Hellboy playing guitar, jamming out with his huge glove, Rorschach from The Watchmen on bass. He has that sort of Slipknot vibe. Mikey from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on drums, and the lead singer is Dazzler. Dazzler is a perfect choice on that one. Setimo Philo 88. Sorry if I butchered your name there. Drums, Alfred, because I want cymbals shining as silverware. Bass, Talia al Ghul, because I want to see the leather pants. Vocals, Damian Wayne on vocals because he's punk, and guitar, Batman on guitar because he has skills. I'd like to see Damian Wayne sing a little ditty. Mark Walker said, I would make an entire metal band with one person, Doc Ock. His arms would play guitar and bass while he played the drums, and because one person is playing all the parts, he would always be in rhythm with himself. Or he might not be. It's very hard to multitask, people. The Begging and Boarding Bad Boy said, vocals, Howard the Duck, Dude Gets Angry. Drums, Beta Ray Bill, Hammer Time. Lead guitar, Shredder, name says it all. And bass guitar, Lobo, Attitude All the Way. I think Shredder's a perfect pick for a guitar. He's just shredding it up. That's great. Uncle Jesse said, I think the Scooby-Doo crew are so psychedelic and have studied enough of the occult that they would make an awesome metal band. Shaggy lives every day in a world of heavy distortion, so he's on bass. Fred has to be on lead guitar or else he'd pout. Daphne would rock the Lita Ford look and be on keyboards to cover those arena rock anthems and power ballads. Velma on drums, she'd lose her glasses so you know she couldn't see and then deliver a kick-ass drum solo. And Scooby-Doo on vigorous vocals because he has that speech impediment like Ozzy, and you're like, what the heck is he saying? You got a band right there. You don't need to put the people together. But the winner goes to Transylvanian Hunger 6812, who says Los Diablos, a satanic metal band with different versions of Daredevil on each instrument. Marvel Knights version on vocal, Age of Apocalypse version on drums, etc. And throw on a random Matt Murdock in the mix somewhere, maybe him as a backup dancer. That'd be great. He's just like, shoop, shoop, whap. So, congratulations, Transylvanian Hunger. You'll be entered into the draw. That will be happening next week. Yes. We got unrelated comments too that I just want to point out. Obi-Wan asked Kevin if he's driven the Star Wars when he was at the big box hardware store. He just got a job there and he was curious. Kevin, have you ridden Star Wars?
No, we're not allowed to drive them.
Kevin doesn't ride the Star Wars.
Managers weren't allowed to drive them.
Wasn't allowed. Wasn't allowed. And John Mortorello said, great video, but I always come for the first part. You guys should have a sit-down discussion about the comics. You guys are pretty funny and entertainment. Thanks. Right, Kevin? We're pretty funny and entertaining, right?
From time to time.
Most of the time. So I only come for the beginning parts too. So congratulations everyone. You're all awesome and you're fantastic. Alright, so for this week's question, I want to know in the comments what your highlight of the summer has been. Preferably a geek highlight, but it doesn't have to be. If you went to the cottage and it was awesome, sure, tell us that too. What was the highlight of your summer? For me, for the past 4 months, I was doing a publishing postgrad, and that was pretty awesome, man. It was super intense, but awesome. So now I'm a publishing god, and I will be doing publishing god stuff. I don't know. So let us know in the comments what the highlight of your summer was, and the winner will be entered into the draw that will be happening next week.
Alright everybody, that is it for this week. Thanks once again for tuning in. Ricky, one thing we didn't mention at the beginning of the show was the awesome imagery that DC has released for the Doomsday Clock series, which is going to be coming our way, I guess, a little further into the fall. The long-awaited Watchmen DC Comics crossover event. I know you're kind of ho-hum on the whole thing.
What else, man? You gotta make money somehow, right?
I think a lot of people are going to be excited about this. I think you know, judge it by the reaction people had when they read that first issue of you know, the DC Rebirth one-shot.
Yeah.
When it first came out. People were really excited about it.
I was excited.
Granted, not much has happened in the time in between, but I think in retrospect, when you go back and look through all the Rebirth books and all of the important stuff leading up to the Doomsday Clock, you know, Jeff Johns usually has a method to his madness, and I'm sure he's planted seeds all throughout that will all kind of come together and make sense in this series.
Is it seeds in like one specific series, or is it like all of the series?
I don't know. I admit that like having to go back through everything would be kind of
yeah, right. I don't got time for that.
Yeah, nobody does, but it's cool nonetheless. You know what you do? You wait for somebody to like print out the guide of like, here is your Doomsday Clock reading order leading up to it. These are the key issues that you should have read that have interesting plot points in them that refer to it. Just wait for somebody else to do the work, man.
Comic Vine, they'll probably do that.
I live by that philosophy my whole life. So, alright everybody, that is it for this week. Thanks again for watching. Remember that you can connect with us on any of the websites you see listed here on the screen. Take care. Enjoy your comics this week. We'll see you guys all next time for episode 357.